What's up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome to another episode of the Paraverse podcast. I would say it feels like it's been forever since I've been live, but it hasn't. It's been like an hour and a half for those who missed it. I was actually I was asked to come on as a guest host with Talking with the Source with my brother Robin from Happen Paranormal and also AJ Capasso from Coventry Circle. AJ, if you're watching, brother, much love to you. Hope you're feeling better. I don't know what's going on, but I really hope you feel better. I really do. And then my brother Nando from Portal to the Paranormal and I had had an interesting show for GGH Live, and all right. We'll get to him in a minute. All right, let's see what's going on here. But anyway, Nando and I went live for GGH Live, and it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with him. We got to talk about Global Ghost Hunt, talk about some of the teams coming up. Great stuff. If you missed it, go to Global Ghost Hunt on Facebook. I know it was on Parapost Network Central and Parapost International, also on Facebook. We were all over. To the place today. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. But tonight I got a very special guest, and I'm so glad to have him on. But brother, much love to you. Before we do, I have to give a brand new shout out for you guys. As you can see, wearing my Happy Hauntings hoodie. I'm still loving it. If you want to check out mine or the Wicked Queens, head on over to paraconsultantstore.com. You can find all that there. There's a lot of codes you can use, a lot of fun, a lot of great things. But I highly suggest it. But I got to give a brand new shout out. And you're going to see my shield your eyes, folks. It's going to get bright. I got to give a shout out to these people right here. Reaper Apparel. If you guys haven't heard of them, go check them out. I got this hat, right? Hat was sent, and it's comfortable. I mean, I'm not really a huge fan of like the straight build, but it has that nice little curve to it. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. It's comfortable. And honestly, guys, the prices over there are kick-ass. So go on over and check them out. It's Reaper Apparel. They've got shirts, hats, hoodies. They got a bunch of crap, and it's good quality stuff. I absolutely love them. And I'm definitely gonna get more. So more Happy Hauntings merch, more Reaper hats. You know how it goes. The Wraith. It's on the Wraith Prince bill. Oh, okay. So you're gonna pay for it. My brother Anthony from Texas Wraith Hunters. And I saw you, Ron. I didn't forget about you, Ron from RRLC Paranormal. What's up, guys? So somebody is here, and as you guys know, first come first serve to be a guest on the Paraverse, and we're having some trips down memory lane. First week we had on the one and only Mr. Fedora for a Fedorable episode. I love hanging out with him. Last week we had Mr. Brian John Laverty from Hunophobia, Parapost, and obviously the Global Ghost Hunt. This week, we're traveling down memory lane with a good brother of mine, and he was quick. He likes to hide in the back, but he's quick. I mean, that was fast. You got like 5 seconds into the intro, and boom, you got it. Well, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, the creepiest motherfucker I've ever met in my life, but I love him. The one and only Lurker. What is up, brother? Welcome to the Paraverse.
Thank you. I appreciate the welcome.
Oh, of course, brother. You know your family. You're always welcome. Oh shit! I forgot something. Hold on now. Hold on. I'm new. Boop. There it is. I'm new.
Can't really see that.
You know, shit happens. So, Lurker, brother, what have you been up to, man? I haven't chatted with you for a hot minute. Well,
yeah, I know. I've been really quiet. I know I haven't been really talking with a lot of people lately, but just to kind of let you know, I opened up a second channel, which is
Mhm.
paranormal science.
Yeah.
It's just going to cover about paranormal science, literally science with paranormal mixture.
Mhm.
It's going to have
Mhm.
like discussions. I'm going to be doing paranormal technology reviews too. So if I see something I like, I'm going to review the technology and demonstrate what it does. I figure kind of get myself out there. I mean,
That's cool.
I am a tech guy after all. So
And I actually have it set up. I have your boy set up here. Hold on now. Hold on now. If you want to go over to his YouTube, there it is. Paranormal Science. You go check him out. You don't have any content yet. But you know what?
my life
It's
still is on there.
the lives are still on there. Look.
Yeah, they're still on there.
Oh, look at that. There's our boy. There's our boy. Oh, and there's Squeaks. I see you and Squeaks. The collab. Hey, wait a minute. Who's this ugly? You have
That's
that
you.
type of. You have that type of content? Oh no, I'm not gonna be on.
Too late. You're on there now. Enjoy it.
Wait, was that the golf one?
Yeah, that was the one where you were like Galaxy Face. Yeah, Galaxy Face. I missed that. That was funny.
Yerker. But yeah, guys, go on over to Paranormal Science. You can see right there. Hit subscribe, share with your friends, and definitely go show our boy here some love. He's our brother.
Yeah. Not only I was opening up my second channel,
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of work.
Mm.
Mhm. Sleepy Owl Paranormal Research isn't just for investigations; it's also research. So it kind of fits the bill of the name, research.
It
So
wouldn't be you. You wouldn't be you any other way, brother.
So far.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot more. That's a lot. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I need to change my name.
That's just a little bit. I still got a few more pages.
Now, if there were a picture or a pop-up book, I'd be all about it. No.
Well, we'll have to talk about that. But not only have I been working on my research as a paranormal investigator slash researcher slash unconventional investigator, but I also been kind of helping out with the Global Ghost Hunt. I am a sponsorship coordinator, so I work.
Yep.
Well, we do our separate things, but we all come together and do this, same thing. We want everybody to get exposure and help everybody out, and special locations too. So yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, brother. Which is, speaking of sponsorships and stuff like that, I don't know if you've heard, but over at FearFest, which by the way, I don't know if you guys have seen, FearFest dates have changed. So head on over to any of the pun networks. You can also look it up on Facebook, FearFest by the Paranormal United Network. Excuse me. I have wine. But yeah, definitely go check that out. And the dates have changed. I know Howard's been posting it all around, but go check them out. But I know Maglite is going to be at FearFest. They're getting a booth.
That's amazing. You see, this is what I've been hoping all this time. It's not just because I want to get the sponsorship for us in the past. I want to make an impact in the paranormal community. And sure enough, look at how far it's already reached.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we're no longer like working together, that's okay because now they're working with another paranormal group.
We all. I look at it this way: we all work together in one way, shape, or form. And you know what? Here's the thing: when it comes to sponsorships, obviously, and I think you and I have spoken about this before. Those companies want, what can we do for us? You know what I mean? And nothing against any company or anybody out there, so please don't take this the wrong way. But there are certain companies who like to give back. They like to get back to the communities. Those are the ones that I think in our communities that we need to focus on. Prime example, these guys all right up here. They're all about giving back. Because of RSS.com, you can hear my podcast and many others like Jay Hill, Coventry Circle, talking with the source. They're on there. I know I believe through the lenses on there as well. But anyway, you can hear all of that through this, and that's only because they care. They want to get back. They want to help promote, which is great. I'm all for that. So, and same thing like with Shattered and Feisty TV. They're all about giving back too, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
So,
but that was the point of the whole sponsorship thing. That when we started it's to make an impact. It's to get everybody, the exposure that you need. Now we got another paranormal group that's working with them. You see, and guess what's going to happen after that? More paranormal.
Mm-hmm. The domino effect. It's a domino effect.
That's what I was telling y'all. That's what I was telling y'all months ago.
Hey, I had faith. For the record, I had faith in Lurker. I had faith in my brother here. I knew, and it's funny because for those of you who don't know who Lurker is, welcome to the show. But Lurker is unconventional in many ways, including his approach for sponsorships. He doesn't just go out and get on his hands and knees and start begging. So, do you want to tell people a little bit about your process, brother?
For the Global Ghost Hunt?
Either one. Global Ghost Hunt, because I'm assuming it's somewhat similar to how you promote and how you get
what I usually do when it comes to this is I usually do my research on how to approach these companies without getting on your hands and knees and begging, for money. You just pretty much you approach it from a business standpoint. You got to do it from a professional aspect, okay? Mm-hmm. So you have to type up a letter, a template, and then you have to type it through your email in a professional manner. Once you do that, they could see that, okay, this guy is serious. And he seems like he knows what he's doing. He's coming with us with this request. They're approaching me of seriousness. They're not like, oh, this guy's screwing around. Oh, he's just messing with us or anything. So you have to kind of take this from a serious standpoint, and you have to kind of operate from a business perspective like you would act like when you go to work and do your job.
Okay. So what kind of business? Because I know you and I have spoken, and obviously we've had Maglite. We've had Maglite as a sponsor for the Paracrew, but
yeah,
what kind of businesses are you looking at? Like, if someone just wants to start out, doing this, what kind of business should they look for?
As far as what?
Like for sponsorships. Say someone has a podcast like this.
Well, if they want to start from sponsorships and you're not that well known, would start with brand ambassador deals first. Brand ambassadors.
Okay.
Or affiliate links. Those are the ones you want to start off first. Once you start building your resume from a brand ambassador or an affiliate, once you kind of get yourself more out there and you're helping those companies out, you could put that on your resume and try to go for bigger brand ambassadorships or brand.
So it's just like a regular job. You just start off at the entry level. Like I signed up to be a brand ambassador for Reaper Apparel, and obviously I'm an affiliate for StreamYard. If you guys haven't seen, down in the description below, check out obviously everybody's links, but down below is my link for StreamYard. And then you just start going from there. Once you have like you said, a resume build up, then you can start going for some of the bigger names.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes. Which I should have done in the first place with the Paracrew, but I kind of took a big jump from there.
It worked.
Oh man,
it worked.
That was a blessing, man. It really was.
It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. And it didn't work out the way we wanted to work it. But you know what? We can say we were sponsored by Maglite.
But the fact that we talked to the PR person, the man that says it all, and the big head honcho for Maglite, that's an experience that I will never forget.
No, and we were also on 2 of their shows. We were on 2 of their podcasts. So that was a lot of fun too. I think there's an innuendo in there.
We'll have to talk about that. But you got to start small. You can't jump big like I did. That was a short miracle on the big one. On that one.
Lurker, don't sell yourself short, brother. You actually did a great job with Maglite. I'm proud of you. And honestly, you've done a lot. You've done a lot to be very proud of. For those who don't know, if you want to know Lurker, if anybody asked me to describe my brother here in one word, and it's the word he uses all the time, and that's unconventional. And that's what I love about you, brother. So, Lurker, brother, you've done a lot of different paranormal investigating in unconventional ways. If you guys want to know more, again, go check out his YouTube. We had it up earlier, Paranormal Science. I know Sleepy Owl. You still have Sleepy Owl on Facebook, yeah?
Yeah, I have my Sleepy Owl group page. Yeah.
Okay, so go check out Sleepy Owl as well. But he's done a lot of unconventional tests in the paranormal field. What's some of the latest ones? I dropped my ring.
The gas meter.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it after the show. Whatever.
The gas meter was an interesting one because it has like a little snuffer. Like I was thinking of like Phantom smells, like sulfuric acid smell or like a cigarette smell. I was thinking, okay, maybe it's got to be some sort of gas that's imitating those kind of Phantom smells.
Okay.
So I have it on YouTube, or I got to figure out the timestamp, but somewhere along in the mid video, I was in the bathroom. I did an investigation at one of the hotels where it's not known, but they found like artifacts and a few bodies there before they built the hotel there. That was interesting.
Have you had any success with that
gas meter? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What have you found?
Oh, you're gonna laugh. I'm going to say this is one part of the investigation. I'm gonna laugh. I was like, I had the wood moisture meter too.
Okay.
And it kept going 2 3 2 3 2 3 2 2 2 2 3. I was like, okay, so you're gonna do the 2 3 2 3 2 3 again, and then the gas meter went.
Now, if only you got some binary 0110011, that would have been funny. Get some binary code.
Yeah, but by the way, I did turn off those devices, and just in case, like you said, it could be a malfunction. Yeah. But sure enough, it wasn't.
No kidding.
Weird. It couldn't be EMF because gas meters don't pick up on electromagnetic field. They pick up on gas leaks or some sort of gas.
Did you ever find the source of this, or maybe Anthony? Maybe Anthony? Was it a Wraith Prince?
No, I tested in the forest, but I guess I didn't get enough time to test it out truly all the way through.
So what other types of unorthodox equipment have you come up with?
Give me 1 second. Let me go get that real quick. Let me mute my camera.
Go for it. And actually, while he's going to do that, guys, I said earlier that we had a live from with the Global Ghost Hunt. So I'm just going to play real quick while we're waiting for Lurker the Global Ghost Hunt May commercial. If you guys haven't seen it, go check out globalghosthunt.com for more information. We'll be right back.
The second story is the husband and wife were going through a nasty divorce, and the ex-husband, or simply the ex-husband, burned down the house. And unfortunately, the story's true of the mother being killed, because it's the mother that was gone.
Are you two together? Wow, that was really good. That was brilliant.
It's kind of romantic, isn't it?
That's incredible.
Everlasting love.
That was incredible.
And we're back.
Okay, one of these devices I have right here.
All right.
It's similar to what maintenance workers use for, check the AC.
Yep, I know what that is.
It's similar, but it's a little bit different.
Okay.
So I'll show this is a Black & Decker thermal leak detector.
Oh, okay. I know what it is. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I've used them.
So the purpose of this tool is usually meant for like home inspectors or like for supervisor, superintendents. They go around, check for like any kind of like leaks,
Freon, CO2. Yeah.
any kind of heat emission. So
Mhm.
the point of this device is it has 3 colors: blue, which is cold,
Mhm.
green, normal, red for hot.
Mhm.
So
how would you use that in the field then?
it would help me determine cold and hot spots.
Okay, so if someone's saying like they're in a room, they say they're feeling a cold spot, you can
Hit it with
literally
this.
you can literally check with that, and you could also check like the walls and stuff, see if there's an air leak. You say, I like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
kinda
also
cool.
good for debunking too, in case if it's not paranormal, it's probably something that's like an opening or a leak or something that's causing like heat.
Yeah. No, that's
It's a very
cool.
useful tool, and I recommend it as an unconventional investigator. I would recommend it for actual investigators for this.
That is cool. I've used the non-contact thermometers in my investigations for pretty much that, but the leak detector, never even thought about it.
This is color coded.
I never even thought about using it. So Anthony's saying that the gas meter was going off in your back pocket.
Oh, it was? I didn't even pay attention.
All right. So what else is Lurgerman up to?
I have this too.
Yeah, that looks familiar.
It's a light meter.
Oh, okay. That's kind of oddly. Where is it? That looks oddly familiar, like my EMF that I have.
Yeah, but this is a light meter. It usually detects like what it's used for is like photography and like videography, so they can adjust the setting for light in their studio. I use it for like if there's any light anomalies or any kind of light source that's around the area. Remember, not just for paranormal. It can be used for paranormal, but I usually use it for something in case I could pinpoint where the light source is coming from too.
That's fair. I like that. I'm trying to find. I don't know. It's in my one of my bags somewhere. But no, my EMF actually looks just like that. All right. Let's see. What have you been working on? I know last time you and I spoke about equipment, you said you were working on anything. Anything you want to bring up? Any pieces of equipment?
I haven't got I'm trying to do another collab with another equipment, but it's kind of hard to get it out there, and I'm kind of scared that if I present this idea, they might take it.
That's fair. So what else has Lurker been working on, brother?
Just besides researching, helping Brian and you guys out, and opening up my second channel and stuff. So it's pretty much what I've been up to all this time. That's why I've been so busy.
Nah. Not quite yet. Not quite yet.
No, but if anybody in the audience have a question for me about the tools I use or why I'm unconventional and stuff, feel free to ask.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk about some of these theories. Let's talk about some of them.
I don't want to spoil too much of it, but
no, I know. But you have a theory going on right now that, without going obviously too much, but there's a piece of equipment that might become, I don't want to say obsolete, but let's go over some terms and things that might get misused in our field.
I think us paranormal investigators use this word a lot and very loosely.
Mm-hmm.
EMF. We all know what it means, electrical magnetic field. Mm-hmm. But I think us paranormal investigators, we need to truly figure out what the actual meaning of EMF is itself, besides knowing that it's electrical magnetic field. I'll give you a sample right now.
Okay.
EMF, electrical magnetic field. It's not just one variation field. It's two fields into one.
Okay.
So it's a combination of electric field and magnetic field. It's two combinations to one,
Hmm.
hence electrical magnetic field. There's a sample right there for y'all. A little morsel I'll throw out there.
So let me ask you this then, brother. And again, folks, this is all just our thoughts and theories. So if you don't like it, go somewhere else. Don't care. Sorry, don't know what else to say. But do you think, in your opinion, do you think that there can be a fluctuation? There can still be EMF, but let's just say there can be more magnetic than electrical, or more electrical than magnetic.
I think it could be both. I think it could either be more magnetic or more electrical. Because remember, it's two different fields into one.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Now-
why electrical magnetic field is the term. Not a lot of people know, not a lot of investigators know about the true meaning of EMF.
Now, do you think then that some of the equipment we use, that, like, let's say a K2 meter, for
Yeah.
example, just a simple K2 meter, it is not obviously anything real big and special. It's not like a millimeter. It's just something very basic that I believe most of us have in our toolkits when we go investigating. Do you think that if there's something like, let's go natural magnetism, let's a regular magnet, an earthly, we'll just say it that way, a natural occurring a magnetic field mixed with an electrical device like our K2 could give us that EMF field?
There's a possibility it could, but there's not a lot of study that's been done on it yet. I've researched countless times and I have yet to find any solid or any data on that. But there is a possibility there, Matt. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. There could be a possibility.
Now, what are some other factors for this theory of yours?
Don't hate me, but this
Never.
is just my opinion, my theories. It's not for sure. It's not definite.
Mhm.
But I think as paranormal investigators, not only that we use the word loosely as an EMF and not understanding what it really means behind the EMF word, but I think those K2 meters, I mean, back in the day, K2 meters were like unconventional. They weren't used a lot. But since every investigator is using K2 meters now it's become a conventional. Now it's become the norm that it's got to have it's a must-have tool for your paranormal investigations.
Yeah.
And let's be honest. I talked about this with Squeakers in my discussion about ghosts and spirits that are made of. We don't know what they're truly made out of.
True.
We're going off of what ghosts could be made of. Like
True.
some people think spirits made out of electromagnetic field, or what about the hot and cold spots? See, now you got thermal, and what about
There's
you know,
a thermal
force-
reaction. No, that makes sense.
poltergeist?
There's a thermal reaction. You're right.
Yeah, and who's to say that we don't know if the spirits are like made of solid, liquid, or gas? I think they're made out of gas, but that's just my opinion. Maybe they could be, liquid to gas or gas to solid, and because they
I don't
appear and then they disappear.
I don't think a liquid. That'd be kind of weird.
I know, but I'm just
Instead of a cold spot, you get a wet spot. Man, that might be no.
just
But-
again, that's just what I'm saying. It's not
No.
it's not anything definite.
No, actually, that actually makes perfect sense.
So
Exactly.
it's going to tie into what I'm saying about EMF meters. I'm starting to think that they may become obsolete.
So here's a question for you. Do you think, and again, we're talking on a molecule like microscopic level. Do you think manifestation of spirits is basically microscopic thermal reaction?
Like I said, it can be. There's a lot of variations. It would explain the hot and cold spots.
It would, and it would. Well, at least the cold spots. The cold spots. That happens obviously whenever there's a high amount of electricity or EMF.
Yeah.
But it'll also explain the mist that we see out in the field. We also see the partial bodied apparitions.
Hmm.
Why they can phase through. Well, you know what? I mean, it could be. They really could be, because then they would phase. I don't know if they could phase through the walls, but I guess if there's. cracks in the walls, maybe, or
I think they're like a
frames.
type of gas. Because that's the only thing I can think of. They could be a type of gas because it's not solid. It's a vapor like.
Yeah.
So I would think they would appear and disappear.
Well, and people say that that oxygen, for example, oxygen is a gas. We know it's a gas, right?
Yes.
Well, how did we figure that out? We had to actually trap it and have some sort of reaction. There had to be a thermal reaction to measure it.
That's another reason why paranormal is a pseudoscience, because we don't have the technology to capture ghosts, spirits, or demons to do studies on it to actually see
True.
what they're truly made of. So that's why I say EMF meters, I think, in my opinion, may start to become obsolete because we could be picking up on other things that are man-made or that could be a great distance.
Very
Because
true.
radio waves can travel for miles, pretty far.
True. So Anthony wants to know, what did you think of the portal that you saw? Real or just you guys?
I think it's real. I do believe paranormal. I do believe portals are real. We just need to like I said again, we have to find a way to study it or capture it or get a sample of it so we can figure out what it is made of.
So then let me ask you this then, brother. So let's try to tie some theories here. And again, folks, this is just us, just BSing, hanging out, having fun. This is our thoughts. So obviously you've heard of all these different theories out there, matrix theory, the parallel universe theory, all this other stuff, same as I have.
Yeah.
So what if you're right that they are made of a gaseous form, but it's leak over from another dimension? It's just a gas that we don't have. Because obviously if there's an alternate reality, we're not going to understand all of it because it's alternate. Right. It's different. It's not going to be the same.
Right.
So do you think maybe they have a gaseous form or a gas that can cut through reality?
Could be, but again, it needs to be more research done into this, because how do we explain the communication with these spirits? How do we explain the familiarity of spirits? Like, for example, like if you see someone that, passed away recently, like how do you explain that?
Well, reality is like time. Time is relevant, and it's what, relevant is personal. It's up to that person. Like, for example, I can sit there and say that your hoodie is black. You've got a black hoodie on.
Yeah.
To you, it's navy blue. Or to you, it's purple. I can sit here and argue the fact, no, it's black. We can go back and forth all day long. Reality is what we make of it. So maybe in a reality, I don't know, like maybe there's an alternate reality to where it's similar just enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe when we pass, we're going from this reality to that next reality.
Yeah.
Which would explain the time gap with a lot of people. You know what I mean?
I will give you an example. When I was in that forest in the daytime with Anthony, where he showed me around,
mm-hmm.
I honestly thought we were in there for a short time.
Mm-hmm.
He told me we were in there for almost 2 hours.
Well, 2 hours, he also disappeared, you said.
It didn't, no, I meant this is daytime before night.
I know.
But to me, my clock was way the hell off, because it didn't feel like we were in there very long.
Well, I think it's like that at work too. When you sit there and you watch time and you're actually paying attention to it, it will slow down. But if you're just doing your job, doing whatever, it can fly by.
Yeah.
Or like I've noticed that at work a lot more now since I've gotten older, is I've sat there, especially with this new job, when we're slow, time is slow. It's just, okay, I have 8 more hours left. I got 7 more hours left. We get busy, and then all of a sudden I've got 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's, again, to me, it's that relativity thing. It's just time is relevant to that person. Somebody might say they've had a long day. Some people may, oh, today went by too quickly. So it's a possibility, I would assume.
Yeah. Again, guys, I'm not dismissing paranormal 100%. I do believe there's something out there. It's just, I think us paranormal investigators, we need to look deeper and further and investigate further into this before we can deem something that's paranormal. I realized my mistake along the way recently. So it pretty much changed my perspective on how I should investigate as a paranormal investigator.
Okay, fair enough. Shout out to IG right there. We saw him come in.
What's up, man?
Insta IG from the Don Vic Show. Yeah, I'm keeping the Insta. IG from the Don Vic Show. Saw Victor earlier. I don't know where I think he was live.
But what's your thoughts on what I said?
You know, here's the thing, brother, and this is something that you and I have discussed in depth. I feel like every theory has some sort of credibility, and I do believe that investigators jump too quickly to call things paranormal, or on the flip side, they're too quick to debunk it. What I mean is let's go back with the EMF. You and I have had discussions about this quite recently, actually.
Yeah.
But I've said on shows that whenever I go somewhere, I go to a location, I will not just do the history. I'll do a geological survey. I will look at what that location is setting on.
Right.
I will look at the layout of the land. Where is the nearest water source? Where is a river? Where is a creek? Where's this? Where's that? I will actually call the utility company. Is there underground wiring going through near here? Is there this? Is there that? And like, you have to take multiple things into consideration, because let's say you go back to the EMF. You're standing out in someone's front yard, you're getting a high EMF spike. There's no reason for this, right? If there's no utility poles around, you shouldn't be getting a high EMF spike.
Exactly.
You walk around the house, though, and you notice where the electrical meter is, and there's two lines coming from the bottom. FYI, folks, if that ever happens, there's underground wiring. That's what you're picking up on. You know, and if you can trace it back, like if you, like you're saying, you were getting 2s and 3s and 2s and 3s. If you're walking along a straight line and during that line, you're getting a high EMF spike, but then you stop, move this way, nothing. You come back, you get another high EMF spike, but you keep going and then it drops off, and you can at least trace it. Underground wiring.
Exactly.
Because what a lot of people don't realize is, you know what a ground rod is, right, brother?
Yes.
Obviously, most of us do. A ground rod typically is a 9-foot piece of copper pipe shot into the ground, straight down. I have put a bunch of them in myself. It sucks. What some people might not know, I don't know if you do, brother, but a lot of these businesses and a lot of big places, they are actually grounded, yes, but they're grounded through a copper plate in the ground.
It's a conductor.
Exactly. They will literally take a big copper plate and lay it in the ground and hook up the cables to it right there. Instead of digging down the ground rod, they will just lay the plate down. That grounds out that circuit. So that being said, there's still EMF. So something to think about. And there's a fedora.
Basically, what I'm not trying to diss y'all or anything. Don't hate on me.
No, maybe just take it up with me. Fuck you.
Honestly, us paranormal investigators need to do the POE, which is the process of elimination. Like Matt said, it could be underground cable. Like I said, it could be radio waves. It could be like cell towers or news towers somewhere. But you got to remember, they do travel some distance. So,
or they could even be, believe it or not, limestone, granite, especially here in my region. A lot of limestone, a lot of granite, and a lot of underground water tables. Water will conduct electricity. Well, what's the M in EMF? Magnetic, which is exactly what the Earth is. It's a big magnet.
Earth's a huge magnet. Yep.
And
There's pockets and fault lines because you got to remember, what do you think's moving those continents? It moves.
and we're also spinning. There's this is constantly spinning. Obviously, we all know this. We all went to elementary school. Most of us, I would assume. But there are spins. As you're spinning, even if it's in space, you're creating what? Friction. Friction equals heat.
Kinetic.
Which is in turn another form of energy. You get those magnets moving because let's be honest, that's what an electromagnet is. It's copper wiring, it's wiring wrapped around a magnet. Same principle. It can happen in nature, folks. You get a magnetic type of stone or field or whatever like that, and you get it around a water source, you're basically doing the same thing. It's a magnet around something conductive. So I find it interesting that we did the paracrew for what, 2 years?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, and I think we've only ran into what, 2 or 3 teams that have said that they do a geological survey.
Very few.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all should be doing, like I said, the POEs. We should start doing that before we can confirm anything that's paranormal. I realized that I realized that from my mistake.
I don't consider those types of things mistakes, brother. I think of them as lessons.
Oh,
you were presented as a lesson,
and I just discovered it recently.
Yeah. So you can't make a mistake if you don't know
it. So I looked pretty deep and like, oh, well, that's what I should have done. Crap.
Mm-hmm. I've been there. I'm in there. But anyway, so let's continue on. So we already spoke about EMF as a term that just gets thrown around loosely. What's something else that you have a theory about?
Just pretty much that's it as far as EMF right now.
Okay. What about orbs? And yes, I said we weren't going to go here, but I'm going
orbs.
Here. Orbs.
Well, most of the time, it's a possibility that it could be orbs, but in the same token, like there could be dust, there could be like fiberglass flying all over the place. It could be coming over building. It could be like Matt said, if there's a beach nearby and the wind blows around the sand, or it could be cedar or pollen all over the place from high up from the mountaintops or from the hilltops. I can do it too. So
you see, my thing is, and I'm not saying I will call everything that is presented to me as dust or a bug or whatever. I will say there's orbs. I'm a believer. But there has to be certain expectations and requirements. You have to catch something else with it. You cannot just catch orbs and say it's paranormal. No. You have to catch footsteps, a voice in the general vicinity. Like if you catch an orb flying around that's right there, but you hear something like down the hallway, like a whisper, that's probably dust. Just saying. But if you have an orb that's coming up a hallway and you get footsteps that coincide with that,
okay, that's different.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, yeah. That I'll be like, yeah, okay. But
because that certain orb would have a type of pattern or a path that it goes by. Not a bug would do that. Bugs go flying around all over the place. They don't really have a path.
Or here's a real one for you that I haven't brought up in a long time. Fedora. When Fedora and Wasp and Mackenzie and I first met, we investigated at a location for Alohomora. That was the first time we ever met face to face. Fedora had a camera set up in the gymnasium. There was zero dust that whole video. None. Mm-hmm. However, at one point in the video, you see one thing come out, stop, come over a little bit, and then just shoot off screen. Could it have been a bug? Probably, but there was none in that building.
Yeah.
There was none. There was no fly. We spent a good amount of time in that building. No flies, no gnats, nothing, not even a mosquito. And this is Central PA. And this was actually up by Erie, and they have a lot of lakes and rivers up there. There should have been mosquitoes. They were outside, but not in the building.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, okay, that's probably an orb. That's probably an orb. It was fun. We need to do it again. But anyway, so we're gonna play a quick video, guys. We've already been on here for 45 minutes, brother, if you can believe that.
Wow.
See, Lurker may not have much to say, folks, but what he does is profound. It's worth it. But we're gonna play a quick video. And this one we talked about a little bit earlier, and this is Fear Fest. Again, dates have changed, so head on over to Fear Fest, and we'll be right back.
Oops.
I love
forgot
that
to take that down.
No, I need to give them an updated one because something has changed.
Whoops.
So, but I want to give a couple of shout outs because this is supposed to be the commercial, but look, it's my show. I don't care. But obviously, I want to give a shout out to Fear Fest, Paralinks, our brothers and sisters over there. Howard and Chrissy have taken the reins and have done absolutely phenomenal. Steven, still love you, still miss you. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Seriously, I hope you're having a good time. You deserve it. And if you guys haven't already, go on over and check out the new dates for Fear Fest. There are brand new ones up. I know it's in late September, but go check them out. And also, while you're checking things out, go on over to Parapost Network Central. Too many P's. But Parapost Network Central on Facebook. You can always check out Parapost Network Central 2 International. You will find this show and many others on both Paralinks and Parapost networks. We've been shouting out and sharing out a lot of Global Ghost Hunt videos, promo videos, myself included. Guys, if you haven't already, go back and check out the video prior to this on my Facebook and I think it was on my YouTube as well. That's for the Global Ghost Hunt. We have a lot of promo videos out. We have a lot of great teams, great locations. Go check it out. And if you can, sign up. Sign up for the October event. I know, Lurker, you said you were interested in the October event.
I am.
Oh, dude, you're gonna love it. You are absolutely gonna love it. And guys, it is less than 2 weeks. Seriously, less than 2 weeks. I am super excited. We have the calendar and the schedule out, ready to go. We've got promo videos. We have some surprises for the teams and the locations as well. It is going to be one hell of a celebration, and I can't wait. I personally cannot wait. So, there's Nadia. Hey, Nadia. How are you from Hammertown? But I want to give them a shout out. Also, guys, the Up program is up and running. Literally, pun intended. Yes. And there's another Up. What up, JWoww? But the Unified Paranormal program is up and running. If you guys are interested in joining it, all you got to do is message the Up, or just Up program directors at gmail.com. Let them know. Everybody is welcome, whether you're paranormal or not, or if you're just not normal. We like that too. But you like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Just not normal. But definitely we will be playing the new Up video at the end of the show. So don't forget to stay by and check it out with us. And I think I had it loaded. I don't know. My computer's been doing some really weird stuff today. I don't know. But hang out for the end of the video. We will have that out. And what else we got going on? Oh, yes. I already gave the shout out. I already gave shout outs to our guys over here. You guys haven't already, go to RSS. Just look up. It's going to be under Paraprob. Sorry, I'm trying to change it. DJ. But you will find the Paraverse on the Paraprob on RSS.com. Or you can find me on any of these right here. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Pandora, all these right here. You can find me on. And also I want to give a huge shout out to my brother. You know this name, Ron Stokes.
Yes.
Ron from SPIR. I want to give a huge shout out to him. And I'm just going to call her Miss Nev. But they actually invited me to be a host, which we are on right now, on Shattered TV, all one word, Shattered TV, and also Feisty TV. Guys, go check them out. Just look it up. ShatteredTV.com, all one word. Look it up. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. And obviously, again, I want to give a huge shout out to Reaper Apparel for the awesome hat and the chance to be their brand ambassador. Much love to them. And of course, StreamYard for allowing us to keep doing what we're doing.
There you go. Bravo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, wine.
That little ghost hunter is becoming an influencer now. Congratulations.
Yay. I'm getting popular. Anyway. But no, but we've had some big things. We had some really big things happening recently. So what's next for Lurker?
You'll have to find out. I guess I'll have to surprise you a little bit later once I do more research and experimentation. And I'll get to work on the second channel, of course. I am a little bit behind on the schedule on that one.
Okay. So then let me ask you this one then, brother. So what's going on? Let's talk about your investigation with the Wraith Prince. Because I've heard a couple of things, and he's got his show. Okay. I want to hear about the Wraith Prince.
Mm-hmm.
So a little birdie told me that he disappeared.
Yeah.
I want to hear this. I want to hear this story in complete.
Well, I can't exactly say complete story because I didn't watch his live.
Okay.
I thought at first when we were at that location where the hut was,
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was just going to go a little bit in. I didn't think he actually went in pretty deep. So me, Ace, which is his son, and the other guy, we were like, okay, what's going on? Where'd he go? So we ended up trying to find him for a little bit. And we kind of like, okay, what? Well, I don't know what happened. So we had to like turn around and go back out into the trail because this guy was looking for the shaman or shapeshifter, whoever this guy is.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that shaman thing, but he was looking for it. But this damn thing was hot on our trail.
So the hunter was being the hunted.
Yeah.
I love when that happens.
I was being lurked on. I wasn't even looking for this fucking thing.
I love when that happens, to be honest with you. I mean,
I wasn't even expecting that either. And I saw like a shadow figure with like this sticking out of its head. I saw it. It saw me. After that was the whistle. I did the whistle.
Mhm.
Exact same moment. Not a second later. Exact same whistle. Exact same tone as me.
No
It
shit.
couldn't have been an echo because it would have went. There's no way anybody can replicate that whistle that I can. No way possible. After a few minutes going to that whistle, that's why I saw that black figure I told you about. That in the woods.
Yeah.
Ace didn't see it. The other guy didn't see it. I saw it. It was like this. It was looking at me. I was looking at it, and then it went like this, back into the tree line. So it will watch us the whole time.
See, I love when that happens. I mean, I don't know how big that forest was that you guys were in, but we're in the middle of the Appalachian Mountain Trail here. We've got mountains and woods to spare. You know what I mean? Like, we'll send some over, and we'd still have plenty. And I couldn't tell you how many times being out and investigating. And I know if Fedora is still in the room, JWoww, if you're still here, how many times we've gone out and we've had that same experience. You hear something in front of you, so you start walking towards it. You've got your meters out, you got your digital recorders, flashlights, you got everything ready to go. And all of a sudden it's behind you. But you don't hear anything. It's like you just walk right past it. You
Didn't
don't
make
hear
a
anything.
sound or nothing.
No.
You can't hear the damn thing. It is so quiet.
There's been times where I've heard footsteps walking in front of me. Like, it sounds like somebody's right in front of me at maybe 30 yards. And I'm walking after it. All of a sudden, I'm hearing it from behind me. The ones in the front have gone, but the ones in behind are there now. And it's like, will you make up your mind?
Pretty much. Like, after that incident, what I saw, we went back to the entry point. His son went to go looking for him because if I were to go, I would get lost. Let's be honest. I'm not familiar with that terrain. Sure enough, almost 30 minutes later, he found him. He's all right. He got that damn bone in his pocket or some shit. He said, I got a bone. I got a bone. He was all happy and ecstatic and everything. I was like, okay. You got your bone. All right.
But if somebody comes at me and says, I got a bone, I'll be like, keep it to yourself.
Oh, no. What happened was he lost the bone. This motherfucker wanted to go back in there. I was like, bro, there's this shaman in the damn woods, and you want to go back in there? Really?
Hey, Wraith Prince, brother, I got some new merch for you.
I know. It's the Wraith Prince.
I got some new merch for you.
No,
got your bone.
Yeah, that too.
I can just see that on his shirt.
No, I told him that I'm gonna make a picture meme of him because he's like so ecstatic with that forest. I was like, bro, I'm gonna make a meme out of you. I'm gonna put your picture there in the forest. I'm gonna put like a heart shape in the middle.
Oh no! I got it. A shirt that says "Got my bone," and on the back a big blow, like a full back picture of him with this big old shit-eating grin.
Yeah.
Got my bone. Oh yeah. I'm gonna. You know what now? Oh.
Yeah, I put like a horny look on his face.
And by the way, guys, we're picking on Anthony. We love him. He's family.
Nothing against you, bro. We love you, man. I'm just dogging on you.
Yeah. So anyway, all right, brother. Anything else you want to chat about?
Nah, that's pretty much it.
I
don't want to spoil it for my peeps.
So Lurker basically just teased us.
It's like we feel everything.
Well, yeah, true.
It won't be no fun.
This is true. So, guys, the only way to find out what Lurker is teasing us about is head on over to his YouTube channel, Paranormal Science. I'll bring it up one more time so y'all can see it. And also follow him on Sleepy Owl. Sleepy Owl PR, right? On
Paranormal Research on Facebook.
On Facebook? Okay, so this is the whole thing.
Yeah.
Sleepy Owl Paranormal Research on Facebook. Paranormal Science, that is what it looks like on the YouTube side. Go ahead and like and subscribe. For those of you who can't see and are listening to the audio, Paranormal Science, all one word. and you have I would call it a black and white. Yeah, it's a black and white. There's some blue in it,
He has
but
a
a black
white
and
coat.
white.
He has a white coat.
Okay, so an anime character with a lab coat, white lab coat. What's he holding?
A
Can of
beaker
water?
with a little flame in it.
Oh, it's a beaker.
Like
Okay.
Like a spirit. It looks like a spirit in the beaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And then just perfect. And then on Facebook, just look up Sleepy Owl Paranormal Research. You will find my brother here. But Lurker, I want to say, brother, before we get going, always an honor, really, and a pleasure. Because I know you said something to me privately, but I want to say this. I may have been in this field 17 years. I just celebrated 17 years of being in the paranormal field. But I always love chatting with you because even though you're newer, you always teach me something. And I appreciate that. And I love you.
Hey man, I don't know. My mind is that's what makes me unconventional, man. I just got a really big mind, and I'm pretty open to a lot of things, man.
Hey, you know what? You're an asset to this field, brother. And honestly, nothing but love for you. Cheers. And
I just hope everybody got a lesson on what EMF truly is, and it's not just that term only. Hopefully, you learned something from that today.
Well, I definitely did. So, but I definitely want to say, brother, that I do appreciate everything you do, and thank you for being you.
Of course.
So, all right, so guys, we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. We're gonna play the new Up video. We have some new members.
Make sure you play the right video this time.
Shut up. But love you. No, that was a little fuck up from earlier. I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. Like my computer just fucks up. Like it literally said patrol. I went to go play patrol, but
it ended up being part of this.
Oh, Emmy, are you okay? Are you awesome again? Emmy was feeling a little under the weather a couple days ago. You better be awesome, Emmy. I would say don't make me come up there, but you just say it just to get me up there. But we have some new members to the Up program. They are in the video, so definitely check them out. Lurker, you wanna say anything before we get out of here?
I was gonna say, yo, guys, have a great night. Stay safe, and as always, happy hunts.
Damn it! I tried to mute you too quick or too late. Hey, get back to awesomeness, Emmy. That's where we need you. Love you, Emmy. And J-Mac. We love J-Mac too. But anyway, guys, so yeah, that's going to do it. I don't know what is going to happen for next week. I haven't gotten my schedule yet, so tune in to find out. And again, if you want to be a guest on the show, all you got to do is do what my brother Lurker here did. Message me right as the intro starts. First come, first serve.
Blow him up.
We got Taco Bell for that. Actually, hold on, timeout. Emergency gallbladder removal. Ooh. Well, everybody prayers for Emmy. Prayers for Emmy. We love you, Emmy. But before we go, speaking of that, and yes, I'm calling myself out on this one. Hey, Liz. Sorry, Liz, you're coming in on this time, but we had tacos the other night. Actual tacos, like good tacos. Had a little bit of some kick to them, right? Delicious. Next morning, I'm getting ready for work. Mackenzie's standing behind me, the Wicked Queen. She's right behind me. I bent down to get something out of one of the drawers. I let it go. It was like a tube of toothpaste, just gone.
Oh no!
And anyway, I was like, oh, I feel better.
No.
I almost made her throw up.
Mm-mm.
That's for Howard.
No, but if you
my
want
brothers,
to talk about tacos, come down here in the South.
Oh,
Those
I know.
tacos will hit you harder in your stomach than you would believe it.
Hey, remember, brother? I was in San Diego. I could see Tijuana from my backyard. I could smell them. It was like CS gas. Just they're that's the tamales. But anyway, guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. Much love to everybody again. If you haven't already, go check out paraconsultantstore.com for your Happy Hauntings merch, the Let's Get Creepy merch. Also, the upprogramstore.com for your Up Program merch and support the community. Go check out either one. Links are in the description for everybody. And we're going to play the new Up Program video and then the outro. And I'll see you guys at some point. I'll let you know. So from all of me and all of us, from both of us, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't script this shit. Y'all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Have fun. Stay safe, guys. As always, happy hauntings. Ha!